Some of these trees are so big, you could hide LeBron James in them.
Hanging out with Mark Glenshaw is a hoot.
I'm in a mixed marriage, Canon cameras, Nikon binoculars.
Dad jokes aside, when it comes to owls, Mark has a child's curiosity.
It's everything about them. It's the aesthetic lure. They're so beautiful. They're so gorgeous to your eyes and ears. It's the scientific draw. And if you're having a bad day, take one, preferably 2 owls, and call me in the morning.
He's not joking about that part. If you want to meet an owl, Mark Glenshaw loves to make introductions.
All right, where'd you go, buddy?
Since 2006, Mark has been leading owl prowls for free in Forest Park.
People are often shocked that, what, there are owls in Forest Park? I started studying the wildlife in Forest Park in the early 2000s. I've always been into wildlife. These owls took my love of the park and wildlife and just poured gasoline on that fire.
On average, Mark leads about 70 owl prowls a year, starting an hour or so before sunset. Owls begin their day at night.
A lot of things will catch your eye. You have to wonder, is that an owl? And what you do if you see one, you don't want to just say, oh, it's probably not an owl. You just want to take out your binoculars. That is a wasp nest. And there are all sorts of things that will look like an owl. There's a tree up here that has a little branch that comes off of another branch, and it has 2 points and a space in the middle. In silhouette, looks a heck of a lot like a great horned owl.
Mark knows of about 15 to 20 owls in Forest Park, but the owl he knows best is Charles. Mark gave him the name and has been studying, photographing, videotaping, lecturing, and blogging about him ever since he first spotted Charles in 2005, what Mark calls his owliversary.
Charles is the most incredible male great horned owl I've ever seen and will likely ever see. His individual beauty is amazing. He got in the gorgeous line twice.
When it comes to spotting owls, Mark has sort of a sixth sense. It's part ESP and part ESL.
Experience, skill, and luck. And trust me, some days it's totally luck.
Does he know you?
Not in a, oh, hello, Mark, how's your mother? I have had moments where I felt slightly more than recognition, but even with recognition, I never take it for granted, and I try and earn it and build on it every day.
Is there one thing you should not wear when you're doing this?
Fur, or anything that looks like fur. You're putting yourself at greater risk to be mistaken for something they want to eat.
After 20 minutes of roaming through the woods,
I think I found him.
Mark's eagle eyes spotted an owl.
Man, I haven't seen him in that tree since April.
It was Charles, just starting to wake up.
I've seen Charles many times wake up, do a lot of activity, and then bam, he hits the snooze alarm, crashes back out.
Mark thought we could get an even better view of Charles if we circled around the woods and came at the same tree from the other side.
Yeah, we'll head back down here.
Sounds easy. It wasn't.
I don't think we spooked him, but we're kind of back to square one.
Our efforts were beginning to feel fruitless, or in this instance, hootless. But then,
Tall tree with branches bending off to the left.
there he was again, at a much better angle.
It's such a joy to see him every day. There's double wing stretch.
Why are owls so engaging to people?
Owls across human history and across human cultures are always reacted upon by humans. There's something about owls. Part of it is pure anatomy. Owls are the only birds that have eyes like us on the front of their faces. So when we look at an owl, we're kind of looking at this odd mirror.
With darkness falling fast, it was time to bid Charles good morning and Mark good night. And it was a good night.
If you have a regular day, you come out and see owls, that becomes a good day. there's just nothing about them that isn't fascinating and captivating, whether it's the first time or the 9,001st time.